Are you ready? Something huge is coming. 8 speakers, 2 moderators, 2 panelist sections, 1,000 plus participants, 100 plus awards, 1 gala dinner. All happening on the 4th of November 2023, Lagos, Nigeria. It's Diva 2023. Oh yes, the iconic brand award is 5 years and we are excited. Diva 2023, celebrating global brands.
Hello everyone, good evening. How are you all doing? Please, if you can see me and hear me, I would like to know. I just want to be sure we are together. If you can see me, please put something in the comments. You can put hello, Adiola. Hi, Adiola. I am watching from Lagos, Nigeria. I'm watching from London, United Kingdom. And just say hi, just say something so that I will be sure we are together. Good evening, everyone. I hope you had a good day. I hope your day went well. Mine was a bit hectic. I'm going to be traveling very soon, so I'm trying to make some arrangements. So let me know how your own day went in the comment section. Good to have you here all. Favi from Facebook, Ismail from LinkedIn, Lina from LinkedIn. Thank you all for joining. Deborah from YouTube. Thank you all for joining. So without wasting time, this evening I have a very fantastic guest in the house that is going to be talking to us. We're going to be, sharing details and highlights about how to become a resilient entrepreneur. If you think that paid employment is hard, just try entrepreneurship. You will know that something is more harder than something. Because a lot of us, most times we believe that once I'm my own boss, everything is fine. I can wake up anytime I like. That's the mindset. But unfortunately, that is not the way it works. Business is hard. And you need to really develop a very tough skin if you want to be successful with business. Because business, if you don't sell, if you don't make money, you are not going to eat. When you're a paid employee, whether you go to office or not, you will collect salary. For instance, now I am working full-time and I am also an entrepreneur. So I am on leave now. I've started my leave since 1st of August. I'm still going to collect my money, but if you're an entrepreneur, I doubt that you can actually go a week without doing business. Even if you're on vacation, people will still be calling you, sending emails, ordering for your products, and it is just that. So this evening we're going to be talking about how to pull through as an entrepreneur in this economy, especially in this Nigeria economy where things are really, really tough and hard. The consumption level is dropping, inflation is rising, and a lot of things are just happening. So it's a very important conversation that we should have, whether you're a business owner or not. I think this is going to be very helpful for you. So I am going to be reading the bio of my guest. She is someone that understood this assignment very well. And trust me, you're going to enjoy this session with her. So give me 1 minute while I try to search for her bio. While I'm doing that, I think we should just take this.
Are you ready? Something huge is coming. 8 speakers, 2 moderators, 2 panelist sections, 1,000 plus participants, 100 plus awards, 1 gala dinner. All happening on the 4th of November 2023, Lagos, Nigeria. It's Diva 2023. Oh yes, the iconic brand award is 5 years and we are excited. Diva 2023, celebrating global brands.
All right, you're welcome back. I have a global brand in the house today. Her name is Sharon Dombo. She was born and raised in Lagos, Nigeria. She hails from Abia State, Nigeria. She's the first child of a family of 5. She's a graduate of chemical engineering. I mean, you can imagine that. I don't even like all these science courses. When I hear them, it's like, this thing is really hard. It must be very, very hard. Though. Okay, she will tell us all about that, how she transited from being a chemical engineer into being a fashion entrepreneur. She's the creative director at Budget, a unisex bespoke clothing brand located in Uyo, Nigeria, where she manages the overall operation and production together with her husband, Joshua Dombo. I hope I got the pronunciation of your name. I am so sorry if I did not. Please make welcome Mrs. Sharon Dombo. You're welcome with a clapping ovation, standing ovation, everything ovation. Good to have you on board, Sharon. Thank you so much for joining us. By the way, you look so beautiful. I mean, that your profile picture, you need to go and change it, please. I don't even want to hear any excuse. You look so beautiful, like compared to that profile picture. It's not even reflecting your beauty at all. Please go and change it, please. Let's see. Choke us with this beauty. Feel free to choke us with the beauty, please. Feel free. We will not worry about it. Okay, so it's really nice seeing you. By the way, you have a very beautiful smile. Thank you so much for joining us, and I'm really excited that we're going to be having this together. So I've read your bio, but I still want you to introduce yourself to us. Who are you? What are the things that we don't really know about you? Like we, the online family, what are some of the things, some weird things or some funny things that we really don't know about you? I want us to make this as fun as possible so that it won't be boring. Over to you, please. Can you hear me? Hello? Oh, I think the network is playing a fast one on us. Okay, I hope she'll be back very soon. Network is freezing. I hope she'll be back very soon. Okay, so while we're waiting for her, okay, she'll be back very soon. While we're waiting for her, let's take this.
Can you imagine the world without Nobel Prizes for writers and scientists, Grammys for entertainment artists, or even Guinness records for many human impossibilities made possible? What will the world look like? Uninteresting? Uninspiring? Non-daring? Just name it. This is why we have decided to join the League of Organizations celebrating greatness and uniqueness. We are the iconic brand awards, TIBA, and we are known for recognizing and celebrating outstanding brands in different industries annually. It's our 5th year doing this, and we are adding Global Branding Conference to our list of events this year. However, we can't do it alone, so we are seeking partners and sponsors to make this year's event fantabulous. If you are someone who loves giving others accolades and celebrating impactful people, then I'm sure you would be interested in sponsoring the iconic brand awards. We have so many juicy offers for your return on investment. For more inquiries and details, please visit our website www.theiconicbrandawards.com. WhatsApp +234 817 199 9660 or call +234 806 727 9739 or email us here tibaevents@gmail.com.
All right, so welcome back, Sharon. So let's have you on the show. So let's know more about you, what you do, who you are, and some other things that we really don't know about you.
Okay, good evening, everybody. So this is Sharon Dombo, creative director at Budget. Like she has said earlier, Budget is a clothing brand. It's a bespoke unisex clothing brand located in Uyo, Nigeria. So basically, we just cater for the clothing needs of male, female, and then we also do kids. So that's all about Budget. And then I don't think Facebook, as an entrepreneur, I try as much as possible to be open. So I don't think there's anything that, aside the details I do not put online, I don't think I'm like everything about me. Almost everything about me, I should say 80% is online. So that's just me. I'm a fashion entrepreneur.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, so can you give us a little background about how you started your business, the fashion, the bespoke clothing business that you run with your husband? How did it start? And some few details about it.
Okay, yes. So I started business. I will not say I started as a fashion entrepreneur because at that time I was just selling hair bonnets. And as a student, I started business in 200 level. I started selling bonnets, and it was just a side hustle for me then. Something to do to support myself as a student. You know, when money does not come in frequently, at least you have something to fall back on. So I was selling. I think I did that throughout year two, year three, and then year four. So it was towards the end of school that I met my husband. Then, as I said, I met Joshua Dombo then, and then along the line, yeah, we came up with budget, and then we now decided to expand. Although before then, I ventured into fashion, but a bit of fashion. And it wasn't full blown the way it is right now. So they were just few things from the hair bonnet. I graduated into making bridal robes. So making bridal robes, luxury and also basic bridal robes. And then we went into I was just adding little things to the hair bonnet. So we're making Ankara shorts and hair bonnet. At a point, I graduated into making school jackets, Ankara bomber jackets for graduation and all of that. So that's basically how it started. It just it was really a gradual process for me because I remember when I started, I had no sewing machine. As at that time, I was buying at the market. I was buying this hair bonnet at the market. Hair bonnets then
Okay.
they were very new. Not so many people knew about hair bonnet. And then I had so much interest in my natural hair. So it was that interest that led me to discover hair bonnets. And then I also discovered that a lot of people were also having that problem with their natural hair. That was what led me to hair bonnets. And then I started selling hair bonnets. Now, while selling, I discovered that, you know, in business, you get feedback from your clients. So there were some complaints they had about the hair bonnet.
Okay.
And one thing I drew from there was that as long as I was buying this hair bonnet from the market, those complaints will keep
Will
coming
still be there.
because
Yes.
I was not producing. So there was no way I could there was no way I could change what was available to what the client wanted. So at the point in time, I looked at it and said, okay, I think I have to start making this hair bonnet myself. Because some people will complain, oh, it's too tight. I do not want something so tight. Or can you make my own a bit free? So that was what prompted me to venture into making this hair bonnet myself. So I said that was the start of business for me. Yes, I stopped buying at the market. I was now working based on what the clients really wanted. So I was now sewing hair bonnet to specification. Some people say I do not want any elastic, I just want the band. I want to be able to adjust it myself. So that was it. That was
Okay. Okay. So I understood your points, and I'm really happy you're sharing this. That's because one of the things that stood out from your explanation is that we must be insightful. We must have insight. We must be able to see beyond the now. Don't just say, oh, is it not me? I'm not the one producing it. That's the way they did it. What about looking at how you can be a solution to that problem people are complaining about? Because this is, like you said, this is just how entrepreneurship starts. You don't need a big idea from, like, you don't need a big idea from a prophet or in your dream for you to know what you should venture into. I think we should just be sensitive and pay attention to our environment. With that, we'll be able to identify what people need and how we can be a solution to the problem. So if you're an entrepreneur or you want to go into entrepreneurship and you're watching this and you've been struggling with how do I get ideas on what to do, how do I get inspiration about or how to start my own business, this is just one idea for you. Look within. What are the things that you yourself are you are complaining about. Maybe when you go to the market and you see this thing, you don't like how it is presented, you don't like the way it is being marketed. You know, there's so many problems out there that you can identify. And once you identify it, you will be able to look inward and say, can I provide a solution to this problem? That solution is exactly what the world need. That solution is exactly what people need. And with that, you can create your own business. The network has taken my guest out again. I hope this network will allow us to breathe today. Okay, so let's take a break again. Hoping that by the time, okay, I think she's joining again. Sorry for the fourth and back, please. Okay, you're welcome back. So the first question, we have a lot of questions here, but I just want us to flow naturally so that we can relate with practical experience, you know, something that's really real. So I think you have even answered the first question. How can entrepreneurs effectively identify potential challenges? Okay, this is actually different from what you said. So how can you identify potential challenge? Like I said, entrepreneurship is challenging. You will meet a lot of surprises on the way, things you never budgeted for, things you never planned. You will see a lot of, you know, surprises, both pleasant one and unpleasant one. So how can you scale through these challenges? How can you identify that this is a challenge, and how do you, you know, find a solution to that challenge? Like number one challenge we have in Nigeria is fuel. People need a generator to run their production, to run their machines, to run a lot of things. Is a challenge. So once you identify it, how do you overcome this challenge? How do you address it? How do you factor this challenge into your business that eventually it will not make your cost to be too high? And you know, if your cost is too high, automatically it's going to affect your price. So how do you just manage this situation in such a way that it doesn't affect your pricing?
Okay, first of all, like you said, you need to know what a challenge is. And actually, for me, I don't think challenges come in disguise. A challenge is a challenge. You can decide to call it whatever name, but it is a challenge. Now, anything that poses as a hindrance or an obstacle to the free flow of business is a challenge. And you have to address it as a challenge, because once you see it as a challenge, it helps you to be able to prepare a solution to it. Now,
Yes.
once you've been able to identify that, okay, this is a challenge, I think first of all you should know the source. You should try to discover the source of that challenge. Now, there are basically two sources of challenge in business. We have internal and external. Now, when I say internal, if you have an internal challenge, it simply means that this challenge is within your business and it's something within your control.
Okay.
It is something that you can control. It simply means you either set up systems or you have to come up with a strategy that can counter that challenge within your business. So that's an internal challenge. For external challenges, there are challenges that you do not have control over. It's external. It's not within your control. The only thing you can do to those kind of challenge is to build a hedge around yourself or around your business to make sure that once an external challenge, you are facing an external challenge, your business is able to shoulder or is just able to find a way around it. For example, you talked about fuel pricing, fuel scarcity. That is an external challenge. So you just have to build your business in a way that it does not, and you know, this taking the case study of fuel is everywhere, it's global, it's universal, especially in Nigeria. Now, what you can do to, especially for businesses that you know you cannot do without fuel, is production, especially production business. For example, budget. If there's no electricity, we will have to depend on fuel. Even if it takes running fuel throughout the day, you have to do that. So yes, throughout the day you have to do that, else there will be no production. And who do you have to blame for not producing? Nobody. The business is going to suffer. So for those kind of things, you now have to look at how to spread this because it's not just a challenge that you solve, like it's a financial, it's going to be it has financial implications. So you have to look at how to spread that financial body across. It can be your goods and your services, the pricing. You have to change your pricing. And two, for us, I would like to be very practical. When we notice that okay, the prices of fuel has gone up and it's going to remain like this for a long time, what we did is to try to divide our production into different categories. Yes, into different categories. There are some aspects of production that do not require electricity. Yeah, and I think it's across every kind of business. There are some kind of production that do not aspects of production that do not require electricity. So we try to bring those production forward, and then probably if we are to resume work by let's say 7:30, so we start with that aspect of production that does not require electricity. At least by 12:11 we are done with that. Then we put on the gen. These are on the days where we know that there will be no light. So that's how we are able to handle. And then I also think as an entrepreneur, you should develop problem solving ability. It's a skill.
Problem solving skills. Can someone help us put that in the comment section? As an entrepreneur, you need to develop a problem solving skill. It's not just how to produce that you should know. You should also know how to solve problems. Please go ahead.
Yes, because every blessed day you wake up, you are waking up to a new challenge. You are waking up to a new problem. Even when you have the professionals that are okay, let's say you are not directly involved in production, you have people doing these things for you. They have professionals. Let me tell you, one day they will encounter a particular challenge that you have to solve. You as a business owner, you have to solve, and they will come to you, please, ma, sir, what do we do? And you are looking,
because you are the director now, so you are there to solve problem. They are there to execute the job. They are there at the operations level. You are at the strategic level to make decision, and you just have to be on top of the game.
That's every, because your business in the first place is solving a problem. And let me say this, that as you're in the process of solving that problem, you're also creating problems. So you have to be working 2/4/7 solving problems. So you have to develop that skill of
resilience to problem solving.
Yes.
All right, thank you very much. So I just want to do a quick recap of what you have said so far. You said that no business is immune to challenges. As long as you are in business, challenges will come. So you need to be ready. You need to get your mind prepared that business is not free of challenges. So challenges will come, and they come in two forms: internal challenges and external. Internal, they are the ones within your control that you can manage. External, you cannot do anything about it. You just need to build an hedge, build a strategy around it. You need to sit down and think and say, okay, this thing, how are we going to move from here? Because this thing, I don't have power over it. You just need to find a way around it, okay? So it's really important that for us as entrepreneurs, we don't just learn the technical part. I usually tell people that thing a lot. Don't just learn the technical part of your business. Like, for instance, you produce air bonnets. This is something that you can even delegate. Like you said, you have workers, you have people who does the sewing for you. These are things that other people can handle for you. But the strategic position of that business lies with you. You have to think, you have to make decisions, you have to control, you have to manage, you have to plan. So if you're a business owner and all you do is how to deliver order, how to pick order, no, it's more than that. And that is why when people hear all these directors, MD, they hear the millions of naira they collect as salary, people wonder and say, what job are they doing? Is it not just to sit in the office and just use biros? No, it's not that. They are the one controlling the affairs of the whole company. If the company is going to close down tomorrow, they are the one that will decide. If the company is going to continue till eternity, they are the one that will also because the decisions they are making at that level is really critical. So you need to have critical analysis skills, problem solving skills, even resilience. if you're an entrepreneur and you're not resilient and everything gets into you, and they come and meet you with one problem and you have come again. What is that? I'm tired. I don't think I can continue. I don't think I can continue. You are not ready for business, so you need to grow a tough skin to problem. You really need to grow a tough skin and say, you know what, we are in this together. We are going to get ahead, because it is only the top. Yes, it is only the top people that will last. Anyone, people will say that business is not for the faint-hearted, because there are things that you experience and you will feel like, what am I doing? Why am I here? Who sent me message? Let me just go and dust my certificate and go and get a job. Entrepreneurship can be very, very difficult. But once you understand that you are in heat and there is no backing out, you are in it to make money, you are in it to satisfy your customers, you are in it to make humanity better, because you are solving a problem actually. So beyond money, beyond, people want to pay me for my services, you're actually solving a problem. There's so many people that want to care for their hair, because before air bonnet came, actually we were using nets, we were using this black net. And this black net, there are places that you can, if you want to go and buy something down the road, you cannot take that black net. It doesn't really look okay for you to carry that black net out. But with this bonnet now, people can walk the streets with it, at least in the morning. They can walk in the evening. If you don't want your hair to be scattered, you can just put it in the bonnet, and it's a problem solving. You are solving a problem for a set of people, women. So I want us to just take note of that. Thank you, everyone who's joining us. I hope you are getting value. Okay, so let me go to the next question. I'm so sorry. This is my phone. It gets locked. I lock it because of my children. They are just doing anyhow with the phone. Sorry. So I have to be putting the password every now and then. Okay, that's where I have the question. Okay, so number 2 question is, can you give us an example of an experience that you have had, a major significant setback or challenge that you have faced as an entrepreneur, and how did you overcome it, and what are the lessons that you learned from it?
Okay. So forgive me first of all, because I will not be really stating out any major example. This is
Okay.
because if anybody is going to learn anything from this conversation right now, I would want to say you will not be learning from the example I'll be giving you. Because even if you are in the same line of business, you can never encounter the same problems I'm going to encounter.
That's
Business challenges are dynamic. Challenges are dynamic. They change every day. And as a business owner, if you scale through a particular challenge, trust me, when you have such challenge again, if you are no longer going to term it as a challenge, it's something you've gone past. It's something you've gone past. So challenges are dynamic, and across different businesses, the businesses are just different. You just have to understand yourself, and you have to understand the nature of the business you are running. And then once you have this understanding, you would know the kind of you have your peculiarities. Yes. So there are different challenges that will come your way. But you are going to learn after overcoming a challenge is that nothing is impossible. As long as you are setting your mind, say, okay, this is with that year, we are going to solve this challenge, we are going to move past this challenge, and we are going to overcome. You will definitely overcome. And overcoming this challenge builds your confidence as a business owner or as a business leader. It builds your confidence. It gives you this boldness to look at even the future challenges and say, okay, if I've done this in the past, I can do this.
I can do it again.
Yes, you will do it over and over again. For example, their challenge, there's a challenge we had yesterday, and immediately they brought that information to my people. I just laughed. I said, oh, this you can handle. I even told the staff, I said, you can handle this one yourself. Haven't we done this before? Go and do it again. So that's just it. That's one basic thing I keep learning from every challenge. You have to have an open mind in business. Just have an open mind and know that these things would come.
Will
They will
come.
come. How to tackle them, how to go about them, no panicking. And as a business owner, you have to be calm. Be calm. When you have a challenge, you don't. It's not the time you press the panic button. You have to be calm and think properly, knowing fully well that any decision you take can positively or negatively affect the future of
Affects
your
your
business.
business.
Yes. So you have to think it through. You have to think
Very
it through
well.
and know the when you are faced with a challenge, there will be different methods to tackle that challenge. But you have to think of all the different methods and think of the if I do this, what will be the repercussion of this? What if I follow this route to handle this problem, what is the repercussion? So you go with the one that has less negative implications.
Repercussion.
Yes, or less negative repercussion. And to think clearly, your mind has to be relaxed. So if I'm to share a major challenge, it's just going to be a story. It's just going to be a story. Probably we'll be laughing at, but it might not pass the right message because
Message.
challenges are dynamic. Challenges are
All
really,
right.
really dynamic. Yes.
Thank you. I
If
agree.
my passion is entrepreneur, my problem with
Yes. I agree with you that challenges are dynamic. What is peculiar to your business is different from even if you are in the same line of business, it will always be different due to so many other factors. Okay, so thank you for that. What I learned from what you just mentioned is that during challenges, as a business owner, you must be calm. You must not press the panic button and go and take a decision in an haste that will now spoil the whole thing and now make it even become worse. And you must also understand that any decision you're making as a way of affecting your business negatively or positively. So before you make any decision, sit and think about it very well. That okay, this thing I'm doing, do an analysis. I don't know, for a lot of business entrepreneurs, we don't really analyze. We don't use our pen and notepad. We don't write things down. We don't weigh options. I believe that when we write some things down and we look at it again with all the analysis, you put it on the table and like, okay, if I do this, this is what I will get. If I do this, this is what I will get. And I believe that we will not be making a lot of mistakes. So thank you very
exactly.
much. And one thing you also said is that when you face challenges, it's like it makes you stronger. Because as you grow your business bigger and bigger every day, you will be meeting different challenges. So the more you are able to solve
Yes.
one thing, the more the higher the probability that when something higher than that comes tomorrow, you will still be able to face it. Thank you so much for that. I hope everyone is learning because I'm actually learning, and I hope you're getting value from this video. If you are getting value, please put value in the comments. Put fire emoji, clapping emoji. We just want to be sure that we are not wasting our time with you here. Okay. So let me give you a background story. I went out today and I met a friend, and she told me about how she failed an exam. And the thing really hit her so badly that she was crying for days. I mean, this is not normally as a student, it's not if you fail exam, go and carry your book and start reading again and prepare for rewriting the exam. But this time around, it hit her so badly because she studied so hard for that exam. She did very well to her best of ability. She did very well. She was not even having any doubt about that exam, but she failed. And one thing she said that stood out for me in that conversation is that she has never failed before. Now, you will know why I'm telling you this story. She has never failed before. When she was in the university, she has never failed before. When she was writing a high camp professional exam, she has never failed before. But now that she's now writing this particular professional exam, she failed. And, it was like the thing just bruised that ego that a whole me fail. How? So she was just very frustrated. She was angry. In fact, she petitioned her script. She asked for her script to be remarked. She paid for, she was just like, how will I fail? How? And one thing that she said that really resonated with me is that she has never failed before. Now, that takes me to this question. Because sometimes I will see that people will say failure is a necessity. That if you're an entrepreneur, you have not failed, you don't have a failure track record, then you are not real, you're not genuine. But I'm saying that, must I fail? I mean, I don't know, but I have failed. Of course, I have failed before. But I'm just saying, do we need to fail? Do we need to accept the reality that failure is part of business and that it is normal to fail? Because like this, my friend now, I think she has not accepted the fact that failure is normal because she has never failed before. So she believes that everything should be going smoothly now. Why should I fail? I read and I went to because things happen. And one of the things, as we were discussing today, one of the things that I picked is that it is possible that our script was mismatched or one mark was not added. You know, there can be so many things in between because she was talking confidently that she read. You know, the kind of reading, she even showed me one particular small book like this, very pocket-friendly book like this, that she takes everywhere. If she's going to the restroom, she will take that small book. She will be reading. If she's in the bus, she will be reading. And as in everywhere she's reading. So how can she fail? So one of the things I figured out is that it might be a problem from the marking, from the computation. Something might just go wrong. And, you know, they just gave her one score that is not her own. So the same way in business, even though you have done everything well, you've done your costing right, your pricing, your customer relationship, everything is on point. But somehow, failure still crippled in. How do we manage this situation? Then will you say that it is normal or you don't believe in the ideology of you must fail before you succeed? Do you think it is a prerequisite to success? Is failure a prerequisite to success? Like if you have not failed before, then you don't deserve to be successful. I just want you to to talk to us about that.
Okay, first of all, I'd like to say this that I don't really believe in that statement that failure is a prerequisite to success. But
Me
then
too, I
it's
don't
something I
believe
have at
both.
the back of my mind. And having it at okay. Sorry, I did not get you.
Okay, I said I don't believe it too. I have failed too before in life, you understand? But I don't think that you must, like, the way people used to say that things like failure must happen. If you have never failed before, you can never be successful. So I'm saying, is it not possible for me to fail at all? Is it not possible for me not to fail at all? Like, is it not possible? It's possible. So why do we elevate? Why do we
It's very
magnify?
possible to say that.
It's possible. It's possible. I mean, this is my friend now. She has done an BSc, she has done an MSc. Even the almighty ICANN that people used to fail, like in that Nigeria, people used to, I don't know whether you know ICANN, it's for accounting people. They used to fail that exam. When she told me today that she did not fail that exam, even me, I wrote that exam, I failed twice. So when she told me that she did not fail, I knew that this particular exam would have, something might have gone wrong. So for me too, personally, I really don't believe that people must fail before they succeed. I really don't believe, to be sincere. I don't.
Now, actually, I think that statement is born out of consolation. I think that statement is born
That's
out of
it.
consolation. Probably you're trying to console somebody that has just failed. I think it's a normal thing. People fail. But let me tell you, it's not normal. You don't take it as a normal thing and say, okay, people fail and then I should fail. But it's a good thing if you have it at the back of your mind. This is it. Because if you have it at the back of your mind, it makes the process of failing and then succeeding later, it makes it much easier. For example, if you just failed, if you have it at the back of your mind that okay, and failing is not bad, it's actually
It's
a
possible.
process to success. If you have that at the back of your mind, then you probably see failure as okay. It's okay to fail. That is it. It's okay to fail, but it's not compulsory that
You
you
must
should
fail.
It's
Thank you.
not
God bless you
compulsory
for
to
that
fail.
statement.
You
Please,
can
can you help me
actually
put that statement in the comment section? It is okay to fail, but it is not compulsory. Because, see, this thing is paining me. There was a day, I used LinkedIn more. There was a day I went to LinkedIn. And I don't even know whether that day is a word failure day because I had to even post it on my WhatsApp because I was so amazed that, what is going on here? As I was going like that, I was just seeing posts. If you have not failed before in your life, you cannot be successful. I saw one. Normally, I don't really like all those kind of posts. I don't really put my mouth. I just walk pass. But I saw one. I saw two. And I went to ask some people. I said, wait, oh. I put it on my status. I said, wait, oh, is today World Failure Day? Because I don't understand. Something is not right somewhere. Because this LinkedIn people, they were just posting our failure. So I was supposed to comment on one. And I said, please, stop this. Stop. You don't have to. It's not compulsory. You must fail. It's not compulsory that you should fail. But you must, like you said, you must have it at the back of your mind that failure is not impossible. It is, it's life. It's part of life. Like this, my friend. Yes, I think this is my friend. Yes. So I think that was what affected this, my friend, because she never believed that she can fail. So when she failed, eventually it has so hard. In fact, it took her time to go and register for that exam. And she told me that on Saturday she was reading for that exam again. And she was crying because she was like, I know this thing. I know it now. This is it now. You're solving questions and you're getting the answer. And you're like, why did I fail? I know this thing. So I think it was that shock for her to say, I read for this exam. I should pass. What went wrong? She was even saying that she felt like going to their office and go and fight all of them, because she was just so sure that she passed that exam. She paid $100 to remark her paper, just for you to know the level of confidence that, no, I cannot fail this exam. No way. You people should bring my paper out and remark it. And eventually they did everything. They said they did not remark, actually, because the policy that they will not remark, but they will just check. Is the addition okay? Is everything okay? And once they check, they just say, oh, that's it, that's the score. And the funniest part, she got 49. They gave her 49. So that was even more, and and the pass mark is 50. So it's not making so much annoying. It's one mark that people cannot give me. So I think it's really hit her so hard that she was just crying. I have to tell her today that you need to brace up, because if you're not careful, you'll fail this exam again because of this kind of mindset you already have. So you don't have to. Yes, you have to leave it behind you and just accept. Yes, just accept that you're failed, even though you don't believe. Yes, you need to come to the place of acceptance that I have failed. Even though you did not believe, you think you deserve more. Just accept it and move on. So I think that is really profound for me. That is really, really profound for me. It is possible to fail, but it is not compulsory to fail. Please, can you help me type that? Because when we go around with all this faulty mindset, it doesn't help us. Do you understand? It doesn't help us. Like I'm preparing for an exam now. This myself and this lady, we were preparing for this. This is my friend, and I was just talking to her today. I said, "This is my own example. It's in the hands of God. I put my it's in the hands of God. I put my hands. So if I pass, I pass. Because I cannot even come and kill myself. So I have come to the realization that failure is possible. And if it happens, it happens.
Yes.
Now, what I even want to talk about is that when I was preparing for this exam, it's my organization that paid for it. I think that exam is like 1,500 or 2,000 USD. It's a lot of money. No, 1,500. I think it's like 2,500 USD. Now we're going to like maybe 1.7 million, 1.8 million. So one day somebody was asking me that. So I was telling the person that this exam that is really hard, though I've been reading, that I'm even tired. This one. That person asked one question, said, "Are you going to still pay for you if you fail?" I said, "Me, I did not ask that question because I am not ready to fail. So I did not bother to ask when they were paying. When I sent in the invoice and they paid, I did not ask because I don't want to have the mindset that if I fail, they will still pay. So I am not interested in that answer. Yes, I am not interested in that answer. And that is why that was why I told you I got my leave from August 1. I've been at home since August 1, reading day and night, like from night to day, from day to night. I hardly sleep for 3-4 hours. I don't want to consider it as an option. And I think that is the kind of mindset we should all be working with. Failure is not an option. If it comes, fine. but it is not an option. I am not even thinking about it. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to prepare as if I want to fail. I want to prepare as if I will pass. So if failure now comes along the way, I will accept and I will move on. But failure is not part of my agenda. And I think it's something we should all inculcate, in our daily activities. Don't have an option that you will fail. Like in marriage, they say it a lot that when you know that divorce is not an option, you will not leave marriage early because you know that I am not. Yeah, you will make it work once you know that this one, no, we die here. No other escape route. No other place I can go. Is either I do it or I do it. Do you understand? So when you know that, then you will not even consider divorce at all. But once you are having it at the back of your mind, now you have one lawyer that can quickly help you to arrange. Then every little thing will get you upset. Every small thing will get you hungry. And that is how most of the time marriages break up. Okay. So I hope everyone is enjoying this conversation. I just want to bring in those storylines so that it can be very relatable and we can all learn. So I am going to be asking the last question, but before we do that, let's take a short break and we will be right back. How do you feel on your birthday when the spotlight is on you? Great, right? What about when people surprise you with a special gift or party on your special occasion? You feel great, right? Astonished, excited. Some people will even cry, some will scream, some will even blow first air to themselves just to show their excitement. That is exactly the way we make people feel at the Iconic Brand Awards. We celebrate people and brands who are doing exceptionally well in their various industries, because we understand that this is going to motivate them to even do more. My name is Omobabiri Adeola Oshideko, and I am the convener of this great event, the Iconic Brand Awards.
Recognize phenomenal business or personal brands that have a track record of consistency and quality attributes.
An iconic brand should be given a pat on the back and told, well done. Else they might lose motivation when without any recognition. And this is why we want to celebrate them to keep up the good work.
Our awards have opened more doors of opportunities for our awardees, both nationally and internationally. We are happy to impact lives positively at TIBA.
TIBA 2023 is here, and it is our 5th edition of impacting brands by putting them in the spotlight and celebrating their outstanding efforts.
And this year is not just for dinner and awards. We are adding a global conference to our list of events.
See you at TIBA 2023.
Okay, see you all at TIBA 2023. I hope you will be there. I hope you will join us. So if you are hearing about TIBA for the first time, TIBA stands for the Iconic Brand Awards and is an annual event where we recognize great and phenomenal brands who are doing amazingly well in their various industries. This year, we're going to be doing our 5th edition. We started in 2019, and so far, so good. God has been helping us. So this year, we're going to be having a conference alongside with the dinner and award. So if you have not registered for the conference is free, absolutely free. And we are expecting over or close to 1,000 participants. So if you have not registered for the conference, you will see a link on the caption of this video. Just click on it and register for the event. We look forward to seeing you at TIBA 2023. The network has taken my guests out again, and I really want us to finish this in the next 2-3 minutes. What's happening? What's happening? I hope you are all enjoying the conversation. We might need to take a break again, and probably she will be back before the break is over.
How to build a quality personal brand online that gets results. 1. Don't use wish-washy profile pictures or graphics. 2. Don't involve in online fights and public trolling. 3. Don't neglect authenticity. 4. Don't overlook consistency. 5. Don't neglect your online presence. 6. Don't underestimate the power of networking. Join the TIBA community for more updates on how to build an outstanding personal brand. Can you imagine the world without Nobel Prizes for writers and scientists, Grammys for entertainment artists, or even Guinness records for many human impossibilities made possible. What will the world look like? Uninteresting? Uninspiring? Non-daring? Just name it. This is why we have decided to join the League of Organizations celebrating greatness and uniqueness. We are the iconic brand awards, TIBA, and we are known for recognizing and celebrating outstanding brands in different industries annually. It's our 5th year doing this, and we are adding Global Branding Conference to our list of events this year. However, we can't do it alone, so we are seeking partners and sponsors to make this year's event fantabulous. If you are someone who loves giving others accolades and celebrating impactful people, then I'm sure you would be interested in sponsoring the iconic brand awards. We have so many juicy offers for your return on investment. For more inquiries and details, please visit our website www.iconicbrandawards.com. WhatsApp +234 817 199 9660 or call +234 806 727 9739 or email us here tibaevents@gmail.com.
Oh, I don't know what's happening, but I think my guest is not back yet, and we have to wrap up to save time and to for the purpose of people who are going to be watching the replay. Thank you everyone who has joined us. Thank you so much from LinkedIn, from Facebook, and from YouTube. We really do appreciate your presence. Thank you to the digital marketing team of TIBA that helped to put this event together. Special thank you goes to Nwamaka Ophelia and Lucy Undubusi. Thank you so much for doing this with us. I think Sharon is back. We are going to just take one more question and we'll call it a day. Hello, Sharon, you're welcome. Oh, sorry about that. The network threw you out. Okay. So we've come to the end of the event. I just want to ask you for your final words, entrepreneurs. If you can hear me, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I
okay, so give us your parting words, like an advice. What would you have advised any entrepreneur to do and not do regarding this issue we just talked about, building resilience as a business owner?
Yes, so this is what I have to say. As an entrepreneur, as a business leader, resilience is a must. If you want to remain in business, if you know you've chosen the path of entrepreneurship, you must put your mind and set your mind to see that this is going to work. There's no going back, and resilience is a must. You must be, if after acquiring a skill and after deciding to become an entrepreneur, the next thing is to decide to put your mind to this, is to decide to be resilient. And if it's not built resilience, it's to build it. You can build it. You can build it. It's a gradual procedure. It's something that you can learn. So you have to learn to be resilient. That's just it. There's no giving up. And if others have done it in the past, you can do it. You can build your circle. You can put yourself in the position, not people that will discourage you and tell you, no, this is not working, I think you should quit. No. And then challenges are bound to happen. In short, if you are not facing challenges as an entrepreneur, then something is wrong somewhere. You must face challenges. It's a must. And then one last thing is failure. It's okay to fail. In short, as a business leader, for you to always be ahead of the game, is for you to be very flexible. Once you discover that, okay, this thing is not working out, you'll be able to make a quick decision as, okay, let me quickly do this. You can change. You can change direction, but let your focus remain. You must have core values. Yes.
Please, can we put that in the comments? You can change direction, but let your focus be the same. Let your focus remain. You can use different strategies to achieve a goal, but the focus should be the same. Please. Thank you very much. That is really profound.
And when you are focused, When you are focused that way, it it will help you go far. You will not be distracted easily. Even when there's a latest trend, it's okay to do this, everybody is doing this, but you know your focus, you know your value, you know your goal at the end of the day. It will help you build focus. You will remain there, and it is possible. There is nothing impossible
There is
as
nothing
long as you set your
impossible.
mind to it.
Yes, please, can we also put that in the comments? There is nothing impossible as long as you set your mind that you can do it. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Sharon. I really, really enjoyed our conversation today. And I believe that everyone got
It's
value.
an
I got a
honor.
lot of value personally because I said I am a business owner, but my own business owner is just side also, as they call it. I am not into it full time.
But
In fact,
whatever kind of business is not a joke. Whatever kind
no,
of
it's not.
business, side
It's not a
hustle,
joke.
main business, anybody into business, any entrepreneur out there, trust me, they are doing the most. They are doing
I
the most.
tell you, business is a lot, is a lot.
It's a
Some
whole
people would
lot.
think, yes, I wrote a post sometimes on LinkedIn. I said, you cannot fight your boss and win. And somebody said, no, you can fight your boss and you fire your boss. I said, you start your own business, be your own boss. I said, sometimes you people think that this is this motivational speaking of fire your boss, be your own boss. You always think that it's very easy. Like once you fire your boss like this and you start your own business, boom, like this, money will just be coming in everywhere, left, right, and center. Like you don't know anything, no, because I do little business and I work full time. And sincerely speaking, if they ask me to pick, I will pick employee to be sincere because business is not
I've
for
said
stress
this.
and
I was
crazy.
talking to somebody the other time. I said, you have to know yourself. There are some people
Ah,
that are better off working under somebody. They are better
I
off
tell
receiving
you,
instructions. And there are
I
some people
tell
that
you,
thrive better as you give
as a
instructions.
leader, as a business leader, that's true. Knowing yourself is really key. So but a lot of people don't really
It's key.
study all these things. Even personality, your kind of personality, are you warm, are you receptive, are you outspoken, are you a choleric, all these things, they matter, but some people don't pay attention. Once they see that everybody is firing their boss like this, they just jump on the trend and just let me also fire my boss. Meanwhile, they don't have what it takes to be an entrepreneur. They don't even have that thick skin to
You
withstand
don't
the
have that
fire,
tough skin.
tough skin to withstand the fire that the customers are bringing. Because sometimes when this customer bring fire, all your gree will just come down because at the end of the day you need to sell. So that's just by the way anyway. But I am really glad that we were able to
You
talk
run
about
away.
this.
Somebody gives you one bad review today and you say that's the end of business.
Yeah, so hunger will finish you. So I got value from this live video, and I hope a lot of other people got value. If you got value, please can you put in the comment section, I got value, I got value, I got value. And can you say thank you, Sharon? Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Sharon. So thank you very much, Sharon, once again. I really hope and look forward to meeting you very soon. By God's grace, we are going to invite you for Tiba. Tiba is going to hold in Lagos. So if you are not in Lagos, if you are in Uyo, start packing your bags small,
Yeah.
small, small, small. You are going to land in Lagos very soon. And we will be really glad to receive you. We'll communicate, behind the scene after this event. My regards to your husband. I could see that he was helping you at the beginning to set up
Yes,
your.
so yes, so we're setting up all of this.
Thank him for me. Thank him for me so much.
Thank you
Thank
so much.
you. And
Thank
my
you for
regards to
having
all
me.
your workers. Say thank you to them for helping you because we cannot succeed as a business leader if we don't have supportive
No, you cannot. You cannot.
workers, staff, and all that. I wish you all the best in your business,
Thank
and I
you
pray
so
God will
much.
expand your business and take you to international territories. You will go global.
Amen.
The nation, other
Amen.
nations will come to you. They will be seeking for your product. They will be seeking for your
Amen.
services. So shall it be in
Amen.
Jesus' name. Thank you so
Amen.
much, and I wish you
Amen.
a very
Thank you so
wonderful
much.
night.
Thank you so much to the whole team at Tiba. I am grateful.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Good night, everyone, and see you some other time. I'm going to be coming. I'm going to be taking a short video and we are going to be calling it a day from here.
Hello there, it's TIBA 2023. Are you ready? Something huge is coming. 8 speakers, 2 moderators, 2 panelist sessions, 1,000 plus participants, 100 plus awards, 1 gala dinner. 4th November 2023, Lagos, Nigeria. See you there.
So I'm inviting you all to TIBA 2023, Lagos, Nigeria on the 4th of November. Registration is going on and it's free for the conference, but the dinner and award is a paid event. I think you should join TIBA 2023. I think you should attend. We have fantastic and amazing setup of or lineup of speakers who are going to be coming. And guess what? It's free, completely free. But we have a target of 1,000. We're already at 400. And once we hit the target of 1,000, we're going to shut down the registration portal. So if you have not registered for TIBA 2023, this is a very good opportunity for you to rush now and go and register for it. Once I finish this live video, just check the caption of this video. You will see the link to register. And I will see you all at TIBA 2023. Thank you, everyone, and good night.